Hello everybody, welcome to another day on Blue Jay Acres. Today we are going to be sharing another full day of meals, and we have soups and stews. We are doing a full week of that for lunch, so we wrap that up tomorrow and that will be one full week. So today we are going to do a vegetable soup, and I'm going to make some bread to go with the leftover turkey from last night. So it'll be turkey sandwiches and vegetable soup for lunch today. And for breakfast, I have like 6 apples here. I'll just show you over here. I've got like 6 apples that I need to use up. So I'm just gonna make some oatmeal and then make like an apple topping with these apples here. And I'm gonna use some cinnamon, a little brown sugar, and then put it over just some old-fashioned oats. And probably drizzle a little bit. I have condensed coconut milk that's so good. It tastes like caramel. I get it on Amazon. People ask where I get that from. I get it on Amazon. But regular condensed milk would work really good too. Or you could even drizzle caramel on it. Or, you know, just eat it without anything on it. That's totally good too. A little yogurt on top would be good. Just mix it up however you want. But let's go on and start this oatmeal because it is 8:30 in the morning and I know the kids are getting hungry. They've already started with school.
And plus 4, 6 plus 18 is 24. 24 plus 2 is 12. It's 26. 26 plus 4
Remember, this was a 10. He bumped it and it became a 2, but it was a 10. So that's 28
Plus
and 6.
20, so that's 20. So 6 plus 18 is 24. Plus 10 is 34. Plus 4 is 28. Plus 2 is 36. There.
All right, next.
Okay. Hey,
Wait, now I'm doing this one real quick. What is 4
times
40?
Aha! 4 times 40. Well, good answer. The answer to the question is 160.
Beautiful. Now wait.
10
Oh, that's too easy. What is 50
times
to the power of 2? Earth squared.
2,500.
So today we actually don't have anybody coming here, which is kind of different because we had people fixing stuff or coming by like every day. And you guys, I wanted to make bread today, but now it is going on 10 o'clock and I'm not gonna have it done for lunch because Malik wanted to play that game with the dice and we played it for over an hour. He's still playing it. And you know, sometimes that just happens and I happen to have a loaf of bread that I just bought, showed you guys. So they can eat turkey sandwiches on that. And that's just how it goes. Sometimes other things are more important than homemade bread, you know? But Charles met our neighbor yesterday and he was so excited. The neighbor over that way that has the soybeans. Sorry, I thought I could show you out the window, but I'm not angled right. That has all the soybeans growing, and he met him and he came home all excited and he's like, oh, out of a 10 out of a 10 out of a neighbor. He's like, they're gonna be awesome neighbors. And he said they have 4 boys and the youngest is a sophomore in high school. So in between Ronnie and Ash. And the others are in college and one is in the Marines, I think. So the girls, of course, all perked up like, what? Boys? Oh, the life of a house full of girls. So we're excited to meet them, and it sounds like he'll be very informative, and he was super happy that we wanted to, you know, do a lot of farming and stuff in the back. The back 7, he said they tried to buy it off of the people selling it, and they wouldn't do it. They wouldn't split the property in the house. So it's good to know we got something, you know, a lot of people wanted, which we already knew that anyway. So if ever that day comes, it should be easy to sell, which is always a plus. On that same note, we heard back from the guy about the mold, and he is gonna do the mold. You guys, $2,800, but he's gonna whole house bomb it and you know, get into the vents, get everything. Yes, babe.
And yeah, Little Caesars is we'll be open in about 100 minutes, I guess. I mean 80 minutes, I guess.
All right, baby. He is dying for some Little Caesars. We haven't had it in a bit, so we're gonna go at lunchtime. Told him when they open at lunchtime. There's one, luckily, it's about the same distance as the last one was from us. So we're gonna go by there and get him Little Caesar. And everybody else is having vegetable soup and turkey sandwiches. We'll see what happens. They might all be like, oh, we want pizza. So of course then they'll all have pizza. So it might go like that today too. I gotta go with the flow, I guess, a little bit today. That's all right. But yes, so he's gonna do a whole house bomb, so we gotta find out what to do, you know, with the frogs, the chicks that we keep in the garage. We're gonna probably just have the kids keep them at my mom's, I'm thinking, for a night. Or we'll keep them in the barn. And we gotta figure out, like I said, the frogs, figure out what do we do with all the open food and stuff like that that we have sitting out. And I'm sure we probably have to take all that with us. And how long do we have to be gone? Because they gotta make hotel arrangements, and it just goes on and on and on. But that's all right. Everything will come together and work out perfect. And at least we can get this done now. And then I told Charles, then when we rip up all this carpet, the house would be 100% allergen free. And that's a great way to start things off. So, all right, let's go on and I guess start making some vegetable soup. Okay, so I thought I'd share with you guys what I'm gonna put it in. Vegetable soup I love because it just kind of clean out the fridge. That's what vegetable soup is to me. So I'm gonna use some vegetable broth, a can of stewed tomatoes, and I'm gonna go on and cut up some celery, some carrots, I had some purple cabbage, I've got some green beans there, this fresh parsley that's looking very sad. I only have 3 potatoes left, an onion, some basil that's looking pretty sad, and then I got some frozen corn. Oh, and I had some radishes cut up that I need to also use up. So that's the bulk of what I'm gonna put in the vegetable soup. And once again, I'm gonna break out the handy dandy Instapot. For lunch, I just find the Instapot is better. I do like to use my crock pot and I use a lot, but if I don't do it very first thing in the morning and it gets closer to lunchtime, like right now it's 12, then I find that the Instapot is a better choice for that. So, and then we're gonna add spices and I will just tell you those as we add them. Okay, we're gonna start by sauteing the onions, celery, garlic, and carrots. And I'm gonna add a couple bay leaves. And some rosemary, salt, pepper. Then I'm going to add some vegetable broth. A bag of frozen corn. And then cut up, I've got parsley, fresh parsley and basil, potatoes, green beans, radishes, purple cabbage, I'm just going to stir that up a little bit. I'm going to add a can of stewed tomatoes. And then I'm going to go on and cook that for 30 minutes. Okay, so while that's cooking, I actually thought I'd come out front and talk to you guys. Yes, you hear the street and you hear the cars, and I actually like it. So I've gotten so used to it already just in a few weeks, and I love it. But I thought we would share with you what's going on with the back 7. We decided, after all your comments, and knowing that it was going to be a long-term thing, we decided to tell the gentleman, no, we are not interested in renting out the back 7. Because our plans for the back 7 is we now have a 10-year plan. And if it happens earlier, that's fabulous too. But what we want to do is we do still have a house payment. We are not in debt, you guys. We are not going in debt other than a house payment. All the repairs and things that are being done, we are doing, we've budgeted. There are definitely things that we didn't know about. There are definitely things that have made Charles go, what have we done? I don't do that. I'm just it'll all be fine. He's a, what have we done? What have we done? But there definitely have been things creep up. We found from neighbors that the boys that sold us the property aren't the most trustworthy people. So we've found that out. Even the mailman said stuff. And it's like, seriously? So, you know, but I still feel at peace and at heaven here. And I love it. And I know that this is the right place for us and that this is where we were meant to be. But our plans for the back 7 that we haven't told you guys is to take over the next 10 years and just really transform that back 7, because right now it's just open, flat, you know, it's like a blank canvas to paint whatever it is that we want to paint, to make it whatever we want it to be. So we want to make that just perfect. I have so many ideas, and we're gonna eventually, in the end of the 10 years, so that we have a retirement plan in place, we will build a tiny little cottage in the back once all the kids have left home, for me and Charles, and sell the front property, and that should pay off everything on the property, leaving us without any kind of debt, even house payment, property, all of it, other than we'd have to pay property taxes and things like that, but enable us to just enjoy the retirement years. That is our plan. So we don't really want to share that 10 years time with anybody. We want to take that 10 years to really make it exactly what we want, and just beautiful and perfect. And as much as I love this house here, I really do love it. I love the coziness of it. I love the charm of it. I love everything of it. In 10 years, I won't need a house with this many bedrooms. You know, we're gonna want just a first floor, you know, a single floor, just small space. We're just not gonna need all of that. So that is our plans and our future plans, and how that's gonna play into retirement and all of that. So I thought I would share that with you guys since we made that decision, and to share those of you that are worried, we are not in debt. We are not racking up credit cards or taking out loans or anything like that. We really have managed the money. We might have to shift some things around. You know, there's a huge list of things we wanted to do. Finding out, we budgeted $1,300, I think is what it was, for the mold, and it's going to be $2,300. I think is what I said. I told you guys earlier when he told me what it was. It was fresh in my mind. As another night, Luke got up at 3:45, so I'm still kind of tired. But so we might have to take some other things that we wanted to get done earlier and push those off until maybe the spring. So we'll keep you guys in the loop as we play around now. Some of the more expensive things are getting done, and it'll all come back to on what the pool actually ends up costing. That having to be completely rehabbed the way it is. That'll be a big, what else can we do? You know, how we move our money around. So we'll keep you up to date on that. Now let's go ahead and check on the kids. And here is the vegetable soup. It smells so good. Here is lunch then. Vegetable soup, turkey sandwich made with leftover turkey, and some crackers. All right, dinner tonight. This one's ready to eat. She's dancing. We had cheese pizza, pepperoni. I got 2 of each, 2 cheese, 2 pepperoni, and a crazy bread and sauce. We love our homemade pizza. We love home cooked dinners, but sometimes, y'all know what I'm talking about, it's just nice to not have to be the one cooking. So we're gonna go enjoy our pizza and we'll see you in a bit. It's chicken time. What do you have? Who is that?
Bear.
Is that Bear? Do you love Bear? Hey Theodore, I have a question. Who is your favorite chicken?
This one is.
That one is? Which one is that one? Is that Bree?
Off my legs, young lady.
You got you one?
No, you don't want to help with that.
Be gentle with it. Gentle.
That one's wet. Don't hold it.
Oh, it went's down, baby.
Put it down.
Theo, it's squawking. Put it down. I see it. Put it down.
Put it down, especially let her down. She's wet. How about those ones?
We have to be gentle with them.
Be gentle with them. Look, Theo, it's moonshine.
Their feathers are coming in, if you guys can see. It's so pretty. They're getting all those brown feathers there. And Bear has, Theo just got Bear. He's got the prettiest feathers coming in too.
Let's go, Raven.
Somebody said we're probably gonna need to clip them soon. There's Raven.
Their nails look like evil witch's nails. They're all like long and poofy. Pokey.
Hi. Pokey.
Oh, Pokey is its name.
We are gonna have to figure out how to clip their nails because, I mean their wings, because we don't know. But we'll figure it out. So here are what the soybeans are looking like that the neighbor's growing. They're kind of hairy, if you guys can see that. I'm curious and I'm watching to see what it actually looks like when he picks them, because that is something that I wanted to try growing too, as well with soybeans, because it's actually really easy to make your own soy milk, and we love edamame, and we would like to have the soybeans. That would be pretty cool. So that's something else that I wanted to try. Not obviously a huge field like he is. I would like to grow a little bit of everything in smaller portions. So, smaller quantities, I guess. And I found a Charles. What are you doing? Did you guys notice his shirt today? Luke right away goes, Dad, I love that shirt. I said, well, you bought it for him.
You did.
Undo your hand so they can see it. Father, the noble element.
I was like, what do you want to look at my paper plate for?
That's his empty pizza plate.
Yes, my elemental.
So are you happy that I'm cooking again all the time?
Yeah, because this pizza really didn't do it for me. It's alright.
I know, everybody prefers a good home cook, but I'll tell you, it does it for me, because I like a night off now and then.
I'll give you that.
I would have had a night off yesterday from the... Well, not really. I still would have had to make all the sides with the turkey. We were going to smoke it, but it's alright. So what did you find? Anything that looks...
Just looking at stuff I need to have the concrete guy look at when he comes out.
So tomorrow we have the concrete guy, or Friday, the concrete guy coming out.
For estimating.
So as I said earlier today, nobody is coming here today to fix anything. It seems so weird. Today or tomorrow.
I don't know, because we're trying to do all this within the budget of what we have, and we're not going to overspend. We got some big expenses coming up. So this is just really knowing what to plan for.
Right. And I told him earlier, and some things we're going to have to just move around because we're not going to go into debt. Just try and get everything done at once. We have time.
And so like this slab we're standing on under the porch, you can show your feet that it's settled, and you can see, you know, it's lower here than it is here. But okay, so this slab is probably 20 years, 30 years, something like that. I don't know if it's original slab or not. Could be. It's hard to say. So, I mean, it's not fared poorly, but before I go and just seal the crack with something, I want to check and see what the options are. I don't know that they can raise this slab.
I don't know what they'll do, or if they can just patch where it's cracking. Well, the other thing I was going to say, babe, is the picture that we have, they have this porch on it.
I think the picture's, 20 years old. Maybe a little bit more. Based on the height of the pine trees.
I don't know.
Let's guess.
I thought it was more
than that. But at
any
rate, this is all sealed up, so if water runs toward the house, it's just going to run down. It's not going to go into the foundation along the wall or anything like that. It might get in here at the crack. This I can seal. If they can do anything with this, great. There is actually the main power line runs under this wall. In fact, it comes in right under this wall. So I don't know that they can do anything here or not. They may just say we have to drill holes, put some piles in the ground, and keep it from sinking any further. They may not be able to do anything with it. What I did see that I wanted to look at is this sidewalk. And I don't think you can catch it on film. But you can definitely show the crack, the gap. So this has sunk, which is letting water run
they should easily,
this way. So this they can put in and they can raise this.
That.
I would expect this because it's not a major deal. It's just really getting these two slabs to run this way. Probably a few $100s, maybe, because they don't have to bring it up much. They just have to bring it up a little. So I've got that to deal with. And then just trying to figure out what's going on with those slabs underneath your covered porch, patio, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
I will say that the concrete out here, which is in the driveway, which is actually older than the concrete at our old house, has held up better. It's got some stress cracks in it, but there are not many. And I'm not really worried about those. Those I'll just fill and go.
Well, and just so you know, some of the stuff we're talking about maybe pushing back some are like getting my fireplace going and stuff in the covered porch. As much as I want it, we have a regular fireplace that we can use as well. And it's just, they capped it and it needs mortar repair. It has issues. We're gonna get it restored to beautiful and ready.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be anything too overbearing for anyone. I think they just didn't use it, so they just capped it and let it go.
Right. So we have it though scheduled the day before Thanksgiving to have a chimney sweep done. And then they can look at it more and tell us what it needs and what we have to do, so we can plan according for that. And the other thing that he thought about maybe trying to let slide a little bit, something else that we had planned, we wrote everything down, but we're not trying to bust our down to zero. We want to still have some in the bank, you know, for emergencies and such. But the paved drive here, so I'll show you that.
And so this wasn't much. It looks horrible right now because of all the grass on it. I got to deal with that, but I kind of need my mower going. But you can see all just the normal wear and tear cracks you get in a driveway, and this is just general maintenance. So a lot of these lines I just need to come through with some sealer and then do some top coat.
But there are a couple as you walk down towards our mailbox, which our mailbox is way down there, and then you got to cross the road.
Right here.
There is some big cracks that really, we just don't want them to get worse.
Can't really see it because it's filled with grass. I gotta blow it out. But like,
yeah, these get kind of deep.
Yeah, so those are pretty big. So I gotta figure out what to do to seal those.
So we brought you guys back here too. He wanted to check the birdhouses because he's like, I don't see any birds.
In these birdhouses. If anybody can enlighten me, why do I have a string on my birdhouse? I don't know. Is it to lower the birdhouse? I don't know.
I don't know.
Feel free to comment if you know.
So the noise you're hearing, the very noisy one, is
again
Theo, always the noisy one, wants to bring us back and show us the cats. The cats love Theo. And hopefully you guys, this all gets cleared.
Possibly as early as next week.
Oh, that would be fabulous. We have yet to see it cleared. I mean, and you can already see some of the leaves are turning. You guys, this is going to be so gorgeous in the fall. Like, so gorgeous.
Speaking of which, I got the charger for that 601 workhorse in there, but I need to get it on and actually charge it before Saturday. So I need to put it on probably tomorrow.
Well, don't forget this weekend I also want to do a movie outside.
I got to get that in. I'm getting tired. But with any luck, we'll get it running on Saturday by Saturday afternoon, and I'll be able to get out Sunday. But it is, so we went from no rain until Tuesday of this coming week to no rain anywhere in the forecast for the next 15 days. Yes. So I should have plenty of time to get out here, and it should be really interesting to see what this looks like. So hopefully by the middle of next week, I can get this mowed, and then I can also get the zero-turn functional exchanged, whatever I end up doing with it, so that we can get the rest of the yard mowed too. So we might look good once before the end of the mowing season. I'm not sure. And
then here I have the white barn door. So I want him to show the projector right here on the white barn door, and I want to set our fire pit up right here, and this weekend have a outside movie in the evening with the fire pit. And there is Mufasa. Did you find Simba?
Yeah, he was out before. Yeah, not in the barn. Don't bring.
Okay, I think we are gonna wrap this up because I got a feeling it's a very long video. They seem to be running very long here lately. So I'm going to go on and wrap it up, and I think we're going to walk around, look at the back 7 a little bit, and then we're going to head back up to the house. Luke is playing a Sims 4 game with Ash, so we're just enjoying a moment.
Oh, I'm still thinking of other possibilities. I'm actually thinking right here.
He'll never stop.
I'll never stop. So we get a lot of water runoff right here. I think we should do a gravel path right under here with a couple of floodlights, so you can actually see when you're coming in and out of the barn.
All right, we'll see you guys later. Bye, everybody. Thank you for watching.